Okay, hello everyone. Welcome, my dear Year 4 students, to your first virtual clinic for this year. Okay, the topic that I wish to revise with you would be bones and skeletons. Okay, I know so many of you actually joined our St. John's institution later on in our semester. However, not to worry, we will actually revise the very important topic and the foundation to our topic one, which is the topic that we're going to learn today, bones and skeletons. Okay, now class. All right. You will learn three things, okay? Don't worry. What is a skeleton? Major parts of the human skeleton, and why we need a skeleton. Okay, this is going to be a long class. Please, can you all please take out your notebooks or your exercise book and write down anything important from this class. All right, let's go. Okay, are you all ready, class? Okay, good. All right, let's go. Okay, by the end of today's lesson, you will learn that you'll be able to describe what are skeletons. Okay, maybe all this while you don't know what are skeletons. It's okay, we'll talk about it today. And number two, you'll be able to name the major bones in the human body. Very good. Major bones. Okay, highlight that. Major bones. Because in your bones, there's a lot of in your bones. Oh my, sorry. In your body, there's a lot of bones, but we're only gonna focus on the major bones. All right. Number three, list down four important roles of the skeleton. Okay, class, if those are in my class, I've always highlight this. Remember the four rules. Okay, let's stress your knowledge in a bit. Okay, shall we begin? Okay, I give you 1 minute to get ready yourself. Take out the exercise books and get ready now. Okay, shall we begin? All right, so the first thing, what are skeletons? All right, what is a skeleton, teacher? All right, your my dear students, skeleton is the picture that is on the right, which is being circled right now in red pen. Okay, all right, for those who don't know what is a skeleton, this is an example of a human skeleton, all right? Okay, in my class, I always say skeleton. Always remember when you think of skeleton, think about as. Why? Because skeleton is for support. Very good. So always remember that as. Okay, so skeleton is always for support. Okay, class. For those who are asking me, teacher, what is support, teacher? Okay, support is for you to actually be able to do things that you are doing today. As simple as sitting down right now, or even standing up, or like as complicated as running or jumping or doing major things with your body. So your skeleton is what makes it all possible. Okay, a skeleton is a strong frame that supports our body from the inside. Okay, let me ask you this class. Okay, your skeleton is on the outside or the inside? Okay, good. You cannot see a skeleton, but you can feel the skeleton because your skeleton is on the inside. Very good. Okay, did you remember that? Okay, why don't you close your eyes and try to remember the definition of the skeleton? I give you 1 minute. Okay, let's try to. Very good. Okay, for those who answered skeleton support, yes, your answer is correct. For those who answer skeleton is a strong frame that supports our body from the inside. Congratulations, you have got the perfect answer. Okay, shall we move on? That is our first objective for today. You need to remember what is a skeleton. Let's move on to our second objective. The parts of the human skeleton. Okay, class, I want you to highlight the word human because we only gonna remember the parts of the human skeleton and not animal or any other type of living thing that has a bone. Okay, so now, so as you can see the picture on your right, this is a human skeleton. Okay, so now what I want you to do is take 2 minutes. I'll put a timer. I want you to take an exercise book and list down as many as major bones as you can see from the picture. All right, let me set a timer. Okay, let me set a timer. Okay, it begins now. Okay, time is up. All right, so let's check. Okay, so for those, are you ready to check your answers along? Okay, the question was again, list down all the major bones that you can see from the picture on your right. Okay, let's begin to check your answers. Let's start from the top, which is the head. All right, now, class. Okay, who wrote skull? Very good. So proud of you. This is the human skull. Okay. What is the function, class? Correct. To protect the brain. Very good. Okay. Very smart, my children. Very, very smart. Okay. Okay. Did anyone got the word jaw? So good. I'm so proud of you. Okay, class. This is the human jaw. All right. This jaw is responsible to chew food. And if you're wondering, teacher, can I let's say if got a question asking me what is the function of the jaw, can I write to help you talk? Yes, that is correct. Okay. The jaw does help you talk. Imagine without a jaw, can you talk, class? Okay, very good. Okay lah, my students are really, really so smart. I'm so proud of my students. Okay, shall we go below? Okay, let's go. Okay, who answered rib cage? Very good. Okay, class, this is your rib cage. Can anyone tell me what does the rib cage do? I give you a few seconds. Wow, very smart lah, my students all. Yes, the rib cage protects your internal organs such as your heart, your lungs, and part of your liver. Very good. Without your rib cage, honestly, you wouldn't even survive a day, right? All right, next would be our spine, which is for another word of, what is another word for spine? Give you a few seconds. Think about it. Okay, very good. Backbone. Yes, another word for spine is your backbone. Class, is your backbone important? Yes, it is very important. Okay, what are the functions of the backbone? Think about it. Good. It actually supports your entire body. Without your backbone, you wouldn't even be sitting or standing right now. Okay. Next, let's go down some more. Okay, let's focus on the arms first. Okay, class. This up bone, the up arm bone, is also known as your upper arm bone. Okay, this is where your elbow is connected to your half of the other arm, and also your shoulder is connected to your body. Okay. A lot of our other humans, they do not have upper arm bone because they are born as such, but yet they are able to do amazing things in their daily life. So we should still be thankful to God and to all of our creations that actually we have an upper arm bone. Imagine a world where you don't have an upper arm bone. Oh no, that must be hard, right? Okay, class, what is this? Very good. It's your lower arm bone. It's where actually your lower arm bone, your fingers all exit. Some of us have 5 fingers. Some of us have 6 fingers. Some of us even have 7. But no matter how many fingers you have, we all should be thankful for the lower part of our arm bones because that's where we are able to write, to even do sign language, or to as simple as eat. Right, class? Yeah, that is correct. Okay, now let's continue. Are you ready to check your other answers? Okay, good. Let's do this. Okay, your hip. All right, who here answered hip? Very good. Okay, for those who are wondering, teacher, what is the hip? This is the human hip. All right, the hip connects your spine and your legs. Okay, without your hip, trust me, you're not able to walk without alone. Okay, I don't say that you cannot walk without any help of a machine or any other people help, but without your hip, you cannot walk alone. All right. Always remember your hip is so important, but it is one of the most underrated bone in our human body. Is that true, my dear children? That's right. Okay, I give you 1 minute. Okay, this is just a pop quiz. Okay, can you show me where is your hip located? Can you touch your hip for me? Okay, very good. If you touch your hips that are below your tummy, yes, you are correct. Okay, let's check for more answers. Okay, don't forget who answered Thai. Okay, for those who answer thigh or even upper leg bone, it's both acceptable. Okay, class, fun fact, your thigh bone is actually one of the biggest singular bone in the human body. Okay, class, the size of a thigh bone for a baby and an adult is definitely different because a baby's thigh bone is so small compared to an adult's thigh bone. But don't forget, skeletons grow. So when they grow, eventually the baby's thigh bone will actually become as big as the adult's thigh bone one day. All right, class. Okay, come. I want to see the raise of hands who got all correct so far. Very good. Okay, who actually answered more bones than what I have shared? Wow, wow, I have a lot of smarty pants in my video today. Okay, I'm so proud of all of you. All right, class. Now you've already mastered what is a skeleton. Then you've already mastered the parts of the major skeleton. Okay, do you want to do a pop quiz? Oops, there's a pop quiz. All right, class. Let's try, okay? Let's try. Don't forget, this is not graded, don't worry. This is just a pop quiz. I want to show you a picture of any bone. Okay, what I want you to do is that try to guess their functions. Okay, let's play, okay? Let's take it as a game. Okay, shall we? All right, are you ready? Okay, I give you a few seconds to get ready. Okay, let's begin. Bone number one. Teacher, what bone is this, teacher? I don't know. Think about it. What is this bone and what is its function? Think about it, class. I give you 1 whole minute. Think about it. Okay, are you ready to check your answer? Okay, let's check your first answer. To protect the lungs, heart, and part of the liver. Very good. Who got this correct? Wow, so proud of you. Okay, for those who answer to protect person's internal organs, yes, that is correct. So proud of you, my dear children. Okay, are you ready for the next one? Okay, let's go. So second question. Teacher, what bone is this lah? What do you think? What bone is this? And what is its function? Okay, I give you 1 whole minute. Think about it. Take your time. Okay, let's check our answer. Are you ready? Let's go. Answer, to protect the brain. Okay, who got that correct? Wow, very good. The answer is to protect your brain. Or you can answer to protect the head, and that is correct, class. This is a skull. Okay, like I've mentioned before, that is the human skull. Okay, last question, last question. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. What bone is this, teacher? What bone is this, teacher? Oh, I also don't know. Think about it, my dear. Okay, what is this function also? Think about it. I give you 1 whole minute. Okay, class. Are you ready to check your answers? Okay, this is the last question, okay? Ta-da! The answer is to help you chew food. Okay, who got that correct? Very good. Okay, for those who answer to help me talk, very good. Class, this is your jawbone. Your jawbone. Okay. Okay. Raise your hand. Who got 3/3 correct? Wow, I'm so proud of you. Really, really so proud of you. Okay, very good, very good. I'm so, so, so proud of you. All right, so now, one, you have mastered what is a skeleton, and number two, you have mastered the parts of the human skeleton. All right, shall we go to our third objective, which is the roles of the skeleton? Okay, let's go. Okay, class. Now you know what is a skeleton. You already know some of the major skeletons. Why? Why we need a skeleton? Okay, there are actually 4 rows like mentioned earlier. Can you remember all of them? Okay, I will put a timer for 2 minutes. Think about all the 4 rows. Try to say it out loud and see whether if it's correct or not. Let's check. Okay, wait. Okay, let me start the timer. Let's begin. Okay, your time is up. All right, now let's go back to our slides. Okay, class. Can you all remember all the 4 roles? Can or not? Okay, if you cannot, pause this video and write down all the 4 roles first, then check the answers, okay? Okay, let's go. Okay, the first role, skeletons protect. Very good. Who got this correct? Okay, class. Other than skeletons being a support, they also protect. Okay. Skeletons protect our internal organs from getting damaged. Would we live if our rib cage is not there to protect our lungs and heart? What do you guys think? Okay, if without our rib cage, what do you think would happen? Okay, I give you 1 minute. Think about it now. Okay, are you ready to get answer the question? Okay, the question was, would we live if our rib cage is not there to protect our lungs and heart? The answer is no. Okay, imagine if you don't have a rib cage, would you be able to actually walk outside your house? Like imagine if you actually fall, touch wood, by mistake, you fall by mistake, touch wood, for sure your heart and your lungs will be damaged because there's nothing to protect. Like for example, your rib cage. So unfortunately, without your rib cage, you are not able to live. All right, shall we go to the next role? All right, let's go. Okay, rule number 2. Okay, skeletons give us shape. Okay, teacher, what shape you talking about, teacher? Okay, I give you few seconds. Think about what shape do I mean. Okay, for those who answered, Allah teacher, the human shape, la teacher. Yes, correct. The answer is the human shape. Okay. Without your skeleton, can you imagine you would either be a blob of meat or maybe like a straight line or a circle? And how sad is that, right? Our skeletons give our body the shape of the human figure. Okay, class. For those who don't know what is figure, figure is actually another word for shape or look. Shape or look. Another word for shape or look. Okay, imagine if humans do not have skeletons, what would we look like? Oh my god, this is an interesting question. I can't wait to listen your answers. Okay, I give you 1 minute, 1 solid minute. Think about it, then tell me the answer. Okay. Imagine if humans do not have skeletons, what would we look like? Like I've mentioned earlier, we would just be a blob of meat or maybe a straight line or even a circle. And how sad that is. You won't have the human figure shape. All right. Can I proceed? Let's check on rule number 3. Did you get that correct? Rule number 3. Skeletons allow us to move. All right. What do you think? Does skeleton allow you to move last? Very good. We are able to move because our muscles are joined to our bones, which makes it possible for us to run, sit, jump, and do anything we can today. Okay, now class. Why you think a teacher must have muscle? Think about it. Did I say this in class before? Okay, the question is, can our body move with just skeletons alone or muscles alone? Okay, give you 1 minute. Think about it. Okay, shall we check our answer? All right, can our body move with just skeletons and muscle alone? The answer is no. Okay, your body needs both skeleton and muscle to actually be able to perform daily tasks. Is that clear? All right, let's go check the last rule. Skeletons help us grow. All right, class. Do skeletons help you grow? What do you guys think? Okay. Our skeletons grow until we reach a certain age. All right. Your skeletons grow until you reach a certain age. Thus, why we are able to grow tall and big until we reach a certain age. Okay, class. Always think about it this way. The reason why you're able to grow tall and big is because your skeletons always continue to grow. That is why. Okay, so the question for this rule would be, imagine if a baby does not have growing skeletons, what would happen? Think about it. I give you 1 solid minute. Okay, let's get back to our question. Imagine a baby does not have growing skeleton. What would happen? Of course, the baby wouldn't grow. Okay, if the baby do not have growing skeletons, the baby wouldn't grow. Right? Is that clear? Okay. Now, did everyone got all 4 rules correct? Wow, I'm so proud of my students. Okay, now you have mastered what is skeleton, you have mastered the parts of the human skeleton, and now you have mastered the 4 rules of the human skeletons. Looks like you are ready to sit for your class test 1, which is your midterm examination. Okay, now, all right, that's the end for today's lesson. Although it was a very lengthy one, I hope that you stayed along until the end. If you have any questions, you may ask me through my email, which is yvonne@sjis.edu.my. Okay, I want to take this opportunity to wish my dear Chinese students or those who are celebrating Chinese New Year a beautiful Gong Xi Fa Chai and happy holidays to my other students. Enjoy this break. You guys all deserve it. Don't forget, there's a reason why I highlight this title in our virtual clinic. You know, wink, wink, it may come or not in your examinations. All right, until we see next. Bye bye, students. Thank you, everyone. See you all next time.